Hi there, it's Tim from Second State. Today we're going to show you how to deploy the Uniswap v2 smart contracts on the Oasis blockchain network. In previous videos, we've deployed the v1, and we're doing a series here where we're actually deploying both v1 and v2, and then we're using the Uniswap interface to trade network tokens and ERC20 tokens. The tools we use to compile these contracts and deploy them, in Solidity's case with the v2 contracts, we just use the standard remix that's available online to all Ethereum developers. And then as far as the wallet software or account management goes, we use the popular MetaMask extension here. Okay, so let's have a quick look at some of the code here. So we have this installation data.json file, and this contains all of the bytecode and ABI code, as well as the keys for these Alice, Bob, and Charlie users on our Oasis demo blockchain network. So as you can see here, all of the addresses are filled out. The first time you run this, these will all be blank. And then from that day on, the script will actually write the contract addresses into this file as it creates them automatically. Now the script here goes ahead and implements all of the smart contracts required for the Uniswap v2. So first of all, we deploy the factory contract, and then we deploy the wrapped ETH contract, and then the router contract, and then the multi-call contract, and the migrator contract, and then also the ENS registry contract. And so we'll go ahead and run that for you right now. As you can see, we're also querying after we deploy the contract, we query back to some of the public variables. So like the fee to setter and the fee to, and a few of the addresses that cross-link. So there's some constructor arguments in contracts, which are actually the addresses of previously deployed contracts. So we tie all that together in an automated fashion, and now we have the v2 contracts all deployed on the Oasis blockchain network. Okay, so another thing we'd like to show you here is the Uniswap interface. So essentially the front end of this ecosystem is an application for the web. So we've shown you previously that we're deploying smart contracts directly onto the blockchain. And now we want to actually build the Uniswap interface front end, which will host both the v1 and v2 contracts through the same web interface. So again, what we've done is gone ahead and scripted this. We have a deploy interface here. Now what this does is, because some of the addresses from the original Uniswap deployment are actually inside the code, what we do is we run a script over all of the Uniswap interface GitHub repository that we've essentially cloned, and we swap out the addresses which are on the Ethereum mainnet with those addresses that a contract installation script generated as part of that process. So what we do here is we go into the Uniswap interface repository that we've cloned, and then we go into our own how to deploy Uniswap, which we've cloned inside here. And then we have a folder in here. So we have the Uniswap v1 and Uniswap v2, but we also have this Uniswap interface folder. And in here, we will run this Python script called deploy interface. And that goes through, as we said, and just exchanges out any addresses from the Ethereum mainnet or any information that's been embedded into the original Uniswap application, and uses our own addresses that we have generated as part of our smart contract installation scripts. And the end result, Uniswap interface here, and we can toggle between v1 and v2 and perform trades. Okay, thanks for watching. So the last video we're going to do in this series is actually going ahead and trading network tokens and ERC20 tokens using the v2 interface that we see here. Thanks for watching.